out along dynamite the levee, thought it might give us ease. They dynamite the levee, thought it might give us ease. But the water still rising, doing as it please. I've called on the good Lord and my man too. I've called on the good Lord and my man too. What else is there for a poor girl to do?
I'm blue, you'd be too, if your home was washed away. Mine's gone so long, I'm weeping every day. So sad, too bad, lost everything I had. That's why I sigh and sometimes cry. I get so raving mad. Water, water, more than I've ever seen. The water is still rising from Memphis down to New Orleans. I feel so bad, I don't know what I'll ever do. And as long as I live, I'll have the Mississippi River blues. Now it's water, water, more than I've ever seen. Yes, the water is still rising from Memphis down to New Orleans. I feel so bad, I don't know what I'll ever do. And as long as I live, I'll have the Mississippi River blues.